Hi, this is Sammy from Featherbox Art, and today I'm going to show you how to make this fluffy puffy flower crown. It's a great project for kids because there are some simple tasks like braiding that they can help with, and you only need 2 additional household supplies in addition to your darn good yarn. So to get started, you're going to gather your materials. For this project, I used Darn Good Yarn banana fiber yarn in the colors Coral, Rich Magenta, and Sunflower. You can have 1 color of yarn, but I use 3 because I like the variation. You will also need Darn Good Yarn Sari Silk Ribbon Yarn in Pickled Pear Color to create the vine headpiece, and you will need measuring tape and scissors to cut your yarn. So once you've gathered your materials, you're going ahead and measure and cut your yarn. To start off, you will cut 3 60-inch lengths of the Darn Good Yarn Sari Silk Ribbon Yarn to create the vine headpiece. I already went ahead and cut the pieces so you don't have to sit and watch me cut. So these are the 60-inch lengths. Use your measuring tape and your scissors. Next, you will cut 6 10-inch lengths of the colors that you chose for creating your flowers. And then you will want to cut 6 40-inch lengths of the banana fiber yarn that you chose. So after all your yarn is measured and cut, what you are going to do is first create the vine headpiece. 3 pieces of the Darn Good Yarn Sari Silk Ribbon Yarn in Pickled Pear Color. And to start making your vine headpiece, you will knot the ends of the 3 strands together, like this, to give yourself a starting point for creating the headpiece. And all this is a simple braid. So that is right over center, left over center, right over center, and repeat until you get to about 1 inch from the bottom. So I got to about 1 inch from the bottom. I tied a knot to secure the braid, and then I took my scissors, I trim the ends to even them up. And this is your vine headpiece, ready for the flowers to be put on. So put that off to the side. The next step is to create the puffy fluffy flowers. So what you're going to need for this is 1 of the 40-inch strands of the banana fiber yarn. I'm going to use the Rich Magenta in this example. And you will need 1 of the 10-inch strands. Now you can match the colors up or you can mix and match colors. I'm going to use a Rich Magenta long strand and short strand. So to start making the puffy fluffy flowers, you are going to first, using the longer strand, the 40-inch strand, you are going to lay it across 2 of your fingers. I'm left-handed, so I'm going to show you this way. You're going to lay it across your pointer and your middle finger, like this in the front. Pinch it with your thumb and wrap it around as many times until you get to the end. So you've created, you can see you've created a loop. Then you're going to carefully slide the loops that you created off and set them down, and take the 10-inch length and you're going to wrap it around the center of these loops, dividing the 10-inch length evenly in half. You're going to tie a very tight knot around the center of these loops. Pull it very tight. And you can readjust if you need to. Sometimes the loops fall out, so this is a good example to show. Sometimes the loops fall out, and if that does happen, all you have to do is rearrange, push it back up, grab your 2 ends again, and see, that fixed it. Pull it tight, and then tie a knot. And there will be an extra tail that comes off, and you will trim that later. So then you have one of your puffy fluffy flowers. We're going to leave this excess tail because that's how we're going to attach it to the vine headpiece. So we have enough to make 6 flowers. So this is our first flower done. So then you would make the remaining 5 flowers. So I'll come back to you guys after I've made the remaining 5. Now we have our 6 flowers created. I have 2 of each color. So the next step is to attach the flowers to the vine headpiece. To do that, we are going to lay the braided vine headpiece down on a flat surface, divided evenly in half. We're going to select the spot where we'd like to add our first flower, starting near the middle of the vine. So I'm going to select probably about here. And to create a spot to put the flowers onto the vine, what you're going to do is to gently tug one of the top braid loops. I'll bring it closer so you can see. Gently tug it so it creates a space. And in that space, what you're going to do is to take one of the puffy, fluffy flowers that you created and slide one of the tails that we left on through the loop. Pull it tight, and then to really secure it, we're going to tug up the loop next to it on the braid and slide the other tail through, pull it tight, and then we are going to tie the tails into a knot to secure it onto the vine headpiece. And we're going to repeat this for the remaining 5 flowers. I have all my flowers added to the crown, so I'm just going to go through and finish cutting off the excess tails and any ends of the flowers like this that I see sticking out a little bit more than the others, just to really finish it off nicely. And once I have trimmed all the tails, it is ready to wear. And there you have your flower crown. Thanks so much for watching this tutorial with me. I really hope you enjoyed it, and have a great day.